Hey, what's up? Patrick James. I was actually about to go to bed and then I realized, you know what? I hadn't filmed a video today, even though I had something on my mind, but I hadn't filmed a video today. I've been working all day and then a girl came over, kind of distracted me, and then it's 2 o'clock and I hadn't filmed a video yet. Alright, so here's what it is. I was thinking about this earlier today because it happened recently, but I want to tell you first about the first time that I realized how powerful this tactic is that I'm about to teach you right now. And it's something that I like to think of like this. If you want someone to act a certain way, start viewing them in your own head as someone who would act in that way. Now, here's the example. The first time that I realized this. All right, so I had a birthday party a few months ago. I had a birthday party a few months ago, and this girl who I hadn't invited, and it wasn't on purpose, she just wasn't in my close circle of friends, but I hadn't invited her yet. And she came up to me and she's like, "Hey Patrick, I know that you're having a party coming up here in about a week, and I was just wondering, can I come?" And I started to think about it, and I was about to say something witty or something challenging to her, but before I could say anything, she said, "I know we haven't talked very much in the past, but I've always thought you were a pretty chill person. I kind of like that about you. I admire that about you." And that got me thinking at the time. I didn't realize it. And I was like, you know what? I am a chill person. And then I said to her, "You know what? You could totally come to my party. What do I care? It's cool. Whatever." And I realized later that the only reason I was so, I would have let her come to my party anyways, but the reason I was so cool with it at the time was because I was like, yeah, I am a chill person. You know what? You can come. And so her subtly letting me know how she views me as a person, whether it was true or not, but the fact that she subtly let me know that in that moment, it changed my self-image temporarily. Now, I do see myself as a chill person, as a cool person, as a collected person, but at the time, it brought that side of me to light. It brought that side of me to fruition, and it came out, and I was like, yes, you can come to my party because I am a chill dude. Now, what got me thinking about this recently was I actually am in a group of like-minded entrepreneurs, and we're all kind of on our way up. We're all up and coming at this moment. And one of the leaders in the group, he wrote a little message to the group. He's like, "Hey, I just want to give a quick shout out to these people. They've been taking a lot of action lately. They're working really hard, and I admire that about them. Everybody should take example from them." It was kind of like one of those deals. And you notice that after he says that one thing, he gives that message to the whole group, those guys that he gave a shout out to started taking more action. They started working harder. And it wasn't like they weren't working hard to begin with, but now it was more obvious. They were making it more well known to everybody in the group, putting it on public display that they were working harder. And that's cool and all, but it's also because the leader of the group, the highest value person in the group, framed it. He subtly let them know that they've been doing this, and he sees them as people that do that, and then they started making it more obvious. That side of them came out even more. And so that was when I realized, like, yo, this really is that powerful. I need to share it with you guys. Now, how do you use this? How does this apply to you and your social life and your social skills? Think about first impressions. Has anybody gotten the wrong first impression of you? Happens to me all the time. People get the wrong first impression of me all the time. They see a guy who wears weird-ass bracelets, and they see a guy who wears his hat backwards, and they think, damn, this guy's kind of an asshole or something. I don't know him, but he looks like he'd be an asshole. And I'm really not. I'm actually a pretty nice guy. You should come and talk to me sometime. If you ever see me in person, come and talk to me, because I'm super positive, and I fucking love life, and I love meeting new people, especially if they're fans. So, come and talk to me. Anyways, people get the wrong first impression of me sometimes, and you know what? I don't frame it in my mind as this person probably hates me. They probably think I'm like an asshole or something. I don't think of it like that. If I can tell that they don't like me in that moment, I think of them, I frame them as the kind of person who just got the wrong first impression of me, and they're going to like me in a little bit. That's my frame. And I see them as that person rather than seeing them as someone who's judging me negatively, and that's just the way it is. I don't see it as like a finale. I see it as an ongoing process. They don't get it right now, but they're gonna soon find out how fucking awesome I am, because I know I'm awesome on the inside. All right, so that's why also knowing you're awesome, having that high self-esteem on the inside is also pretty good. So that's how this little tactic right here can work in your advantage. All right, so I hope you got a lot of value out of this. I hope you go take action on this immediately, and I'm gonna get out of here, man.